If this doesn't say how much of a failure the VR2 is, I don't know what does. So, anyways, if you guys don't know how to read, the Sony PlayStation VR2 headset drops under $200 for October Prime Day. So what that means is that obviously this thing is dropping under $200. It ain't rocket science to understand. It's like this thing was so fucking hated and like rejected by so many people that it's a piece of shit that is way too expensive and doesn't even have any games to really make it worth it. So it is now less than than a lot of the Switch 2 accessories. Anyways, let's get down to it. Our our best-selling PlayStation deal for October Prime Day is back in stock, but for how long? Amazon Resale is offering like new units of the Sony PlayStation VR2 Horizon whatever bundle for the phenomenon or I'm sorry for the phenomenal price of $187.25 after a 35% coupon is applied during checkout. That's less than half the retail price. Oh yeah, it is. Oh really? Like that's way less than half the price, especially when it launched. Seriously, like hey guys, do you know what would be a great idea? Releasing a PS Vita 2? No, let's just release a PSVR 2. Or close, but it's not the Vita at all. It's the VR. Dude, the first one no one gave a shit about to begin with. Like, I'm sorry, but it was like a cool gimmick for like 5 minutes, and then everyone stopped caring about it. So instead of making a PS Vita 2 or a PSP3, whatever you wanted to call it, and Sony's next dedicated portable, they made two stupid accessories that no one wanted and no one cared about. Which one was the the portal, the PlayStation Portal for the PS5. Yeah, or you could have made a fucking dedicated PlayStation Portable that could play PS4 and 5 games. That would have been better too, way better. And instead of that, they made the PSVR 2, a stupidly like niche thing that no one cared about. And like I said, ever since the first one, like people played it for like a couple of minutes and they're like, okay, I'm bored. Like this was worse. This is a worse gimmick than the Wii, really, because at least the Wii had amazing games and it gave you the option. No, excuse me, and like a lot of its good games, you could have played with the classic controller. So it's like there's really no problem with that. I'm sorry, but for me, the Wii really gave you the option to have those motion control like experiences, and I think the Wii did a good job on that. You cannot say the same thing with the VRs though. Every VR game is the fucking same. Oh, this first person game where you could control the character's hands that is discombobulated from their goddamn from their arms, by the way, or their torsos. So it just looks retarded. It just looks stupid. You have floating hands right in front of your fucking your eyes, and then they expect you to pay almost full price for these ugly ass Wii looking games. It doesn't look like the Wii in a good way. It looks like the Wii in terms of the quality of the games. Like get the fuck out of here, man. And it's even more gimmicky than the Wii. Again, there's only one type of game that works. Good luck trying to make a third person game with the VR, obviously. Right? It's like there isn't really enough type of games that could work with VR. There really isn't. You have your first person slop or your friend slop or whatever you want to call it, right? It's garbage. And so now they're selling this piece of shit for $200. You know what would have worked better? Like I said, if you released a dedicated portable. You know the thing that people have been asking for? Why is it so hard for companies to do things that us actual fans know what we fucking want for, right? Like we want a dedicated portable. How hard is that for you to make? You made two shitty gimmicky pieces of hardware that no one asked for, but you couldn't make a portable? Oh, come on, dude. Holy shit. So yeah, whatever. The PlayStation VR 2 is natively compatible with the PlayStation 5 consoles. Really? However, it's officially compatible with your gaming PC as well. Oh. Yeah, they did make sort of stupid adapter, I guess. But uh, we've written up a handy guide, whatever, how to connect your PSVR 2 headset to your computer. But in a nutshell, you will need to pick up a adapter for $60. So not only do you need a stupid adapter to be able to have the privilege of experiencing the VR2, the PSVR2 on your PC, even though with that price you could literally get a like a Meta Quest or whatever that could probably do better than the PSVR2. Huh. Yeah. Okay, well that's kind of useless. Okay. Continue. The PSVR 2 is one of the most advanced headsets available right now for consoles. For PC, there are much better headsets and much better games for those headsets. So, not really. Anyways, I'm about done with this. Pretty much this says that fucking the PSVR 2 is a failure. They're lowering the price because no one really wants this dumbass, overly expensive thing that should have been the price that it's at right now a long time ago. You know, it doesn't have games. It doesn't have any appeal. It's nothing. It is a crappy, gimmicky piece of hardware that no one wanted, and we should have gotten a portable instead. Anyways, take care.